Right, hello and welcome back to another episode of Drinks and Discussions. Dirty. We are rejoining Adis, our storyteller, for a little mini game we call the Dirty Journey. In that game, we have Mr. Pickles, who plays the character of Morgan, a angsty teen failed witch. Well, failed in school, but like she is a witch.
My master disowned me and moved to the city.
Yeah.
And left me behind.
I myself am Wrath. I play the character named Solomon, an undead guardian who was accidentally risen from the dead and bound to Morgan through failed magic. And we are on a we're on a adventure. I'm going to let our storyteller tell you more about that and bring us back into the game. So, without further ado, Udis.
Well, as my camera decides to fade out. So, last time on the Dirty Journey, our fellow adventurers made a discovery of some of the patrons that happened to be on their little carriage ride. One of which was Granny Butterscotch, the sweet old woman who is always kind in offering butterscotches to our adventurers, but turned out to be nothing more than a gluttony demon. That gluttony demon decided to show herself upon an attack from our hungry Wrath, our Solomon, hungry Solomon.
Wrath's hungry also.
Wrath's also hungry.
Yeah.
Taking it upon himself to try to state his hunger on the wrong victim. This victim turned out to be a gluttony demon who was impervious to fire, piercing, and bludgeoning damage.
Basically everything we have.
I had a knife. I was charging in at the end there to like slash it with my cooking knife.
Uh-huh.
I think I tried to run into a tree so the tree would fall on it.
We were full of good ideas. We were
There's a lot of
improvising.
good ideas that came about, and a lot of which could have worked if it wasn't for her resistances and good rolls, unfortunately. At which point, as the battle was starting to turn a little bit farther south than our heroes would have liked, a whisper came to the ears of Morgan. "Would you like to make a deal, dearie?" At which point...
And I just shrieked, yes, please, help!
And the seal and the contract was made. A haze of purple burst out from Morgan, enveloping the carriage as well as the gluttony demon and Wrath and Solomon in a purple cloud. As the cloud dissipates, our adventurers find themselves standing in a very familiar position, with a house on chicken legs in the distance, with a very a grinning at this point a grinning Babs looking down at them.
Why do we think it's Babs and not Griselda? Because she's grinning?
Because she's nice, whereas Griselda
Is
not nice.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
but Griselda could be tricking us.
Griselda's the one that locked up your girlfriend,
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
Chloe.
Lily.
That's what I said.
Yes.
Did we meet at Chloe?
No, I just
Yeah,
pulled the
we'll
name out of my ass.
All right, and at this point, you look around and you see that the bridge is collapsed behind you. The carriage has a broken axle, and Solomon, you are standing next to Lily. Not Lily. Sorry,
Morgan.
What?
Always playing Lily.
What are you doing here? What did you do with Morgan?
Where are they going?
Where is she? Oh, where is she?
Where is she? You see her, you're standing next to Morgan, still in the position of about to attack this butterscotch demon. But it has disappeared from in front of you. And standing, well, less so standing, but hovering in her mortar, is Babs. Now with her hand outstretched. Well, dear, the first part of the bargain is I need that necklace.
Frick.
Don't worry, I'll
Whoa.
give it back.
Deja vu.
Yeah, I know. I've never had nice things, Solomon, and this is really I'll do it. I'll take off the necklace, and I'll cautiously approach her. Like I'm not jogging towards her, but I'm walking, trying to take in as much as I can.
Okay.
And I'll look back at Solomon, and give him a look like, be careful, but come with me.
Okay, I'm going to have Solomon roll a D8 and a D6, and I'll have Morgan roll a 2D6s and a D4.
All right.
I'm just rolling a D8 and a D6.
Yes.
Good rolls.
A 2 and a 3.
Oh.
Starting off strong, baby.
Strong boys.
Okay. On my 6s, I got a 6 and a 4.
Oh.
My 4, I got a 2. So I'm going to reroll my 6 for a 3, which would make... no, a 2, sorry. Which would make an 8.
An 8,
Okay.
a 4, and a 2?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So in this case, your curiosity helps you in looking around to try to look at your surroundings and see what is making this like who is Babs? What might be some of her gleaning characteristics? And you see that with that grinning, toothy, yellow smile, she also has a little wicker bat cage at her hip and a little grimoire off on her right hip. And looking at that grimoire, you can see that it is glowing a purplish haze. You believe that you take note of that, and that is you believe that might come in might be maybe a key to the mystery of Babs.
Quick question.
Yes.
You said the wicker cage at her feet, or did you say it was
At
on her hip?
Left hip.
Left hip.
Yeah.
Okay. And can I see what's inside of it at all, or
empty. Yeah,
empty? Like it's just like an open cage.
It's just it doesn't appear to have a door, but it is a closed wicker cage just sitting on her hip. It looks like a bird cage almost, but noticeably it does not have any doors or latches or any way to get into the cage.
Okay.
All right.
See if she has food while you're over there.
I'll turn around and be like, yeah, I'll check about the food in a minute.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'll turn back around and I'll...
You're handing her willingly the necklace?
Before I do I know what purple glow magic might be? Like, is that classic necromancy, or is that classic enchanters?
So,
is that
purple is known to be some sort of celestial, like, magic, with your knowledge. You know that celestial magic kind of comes in the form of one who is positive and who is a good, typically a good source in the world.
Say if she knows how to kill a demon.
Before I hand it off, I say, did you kill that demon? Or did you just turn back time like this necklace does?
Demon dearie,
The gluttony demon.
I know not of any gluttony demons.
I'm gonna
What'd she say?
just raise up my finger like 1 minute.
She said she killed one. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So you do real. That was your bargaining chip with us here. Was that there was the gluttony demon? You've taken your beginner's demonology, haven't you? That's what my master called it.
Oh, I've dealt with many demons, dearie, but this one that you speak of, it's more of a personal matter. I don't do favors for free, dear.
Okay, that the logic works out there. Your grimoire, it glows celestial. That's good magic, right?
Very perspective of you. You have studied these arts, then?
Well, some. My master told me I wasn't very good at magic, and that some magics are more disastrous if you if you're not prepared to use them. I'll give like a glance back at Solomon and
She cackles at that statement. Dear, magic can be whatever you want it to be, and that's what makes it fun.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. That the logic all works out here. And as I'm like handing it over to her, I'll pause again. Can I get some food for my friend with this?
Dearie. Oh, of course, dearie. And she flicks her hand, and Solomon, a plate of venison just slams down in front of you.
You see at this
No
point,
table.
Solomon is just crash landed in the dirt and he just spawns next to him and goes, "Oh, thank God."
It's raw venison, but yes.
Done it before.
Oh, he loves it rare.
I think that was literally my last meal was raw venison.
Yeah. So then, seeing that, I'll eagerly pass it off to her.
As you reach out, go ahead and roll me a D6 and a D4.
Okay. Ooh. 1 and 1.
Ooh.
Don't like those purple dice anymore.
Damn.
As you reach out, she, in one swift motion, she pricks your finger as she's taking the locket from you, smears the some of your blood on the necklace, and starts to begin chanting in a guttural, ancient tone.
Dinner and a show.
Solomon, go ahead and roll me a d6 and a d8. And Morgan, go ahead and roll me a d6 and a d8.
Use purple dice again.
I got a 1 and a 2.
Oh,
The dice don't like us.
Nope.
no.
I imagine Morgan's gonna be like, "Ow!" and jump back.
We've had 1 out of 4 good rolls.
Come on, purple dice. That's kind of hard to read. Okay, 2 and a 5. I'll take the 5 from the D8.
Okay.
Thanks for carrying the game, Pickles.
I'm trying.
You think you've heard this somewhere before, but you can't quite place it. It seems to be it's a very guttural, low-toned chant that she's going through, which has it almost reverberates through you and feels like it's bending almost the space around you is being bent to her will. But you don't know exactly what this might be. And as she's chanting, a thin little that blood that was smeared on the necklace begins to swirl around the necklace and shoots off into the distance. It is the color purple, and it it seems to extend, and then it stops. At which point, Babs grabs the thread and yanks it. You see a
Well, this can't be
blue
good.
light trailing, getting closer and closer through the wilderness.
Oh,
And,
Morgan, Chloe's coming.
and in a crash, Lily comes flying in and is shrunk down and is captured within this wicker cage at Babs's side.
Welcome back.
Uh-oh.
Did you not see that coming?
At which point,
We knew that's what the necklace did. Why are you surprised, Morgan? You did this.
Oh no.
at which point, Babs hands the necklace back to you. Thank you, dearie. A bargain is a bargain, Lily. And Lily, like, in a daze, she doesn't know what's going on. She just got, like, pulled through space and time to this location.
It's me, Solomon. Hi.
What the hell are you doing?
Sorry, Dan. Dan's here too.
You found her. And you gave her. Why?
I thought
Is this Dan or Lily speaking?
This is Lily.
Oh, this is Lily. Sorry, go away, Dan. I thought it was Dan.
Sorry.
I was like, oh, Dan's here too.
Oh, Dan's here too. Yeah.
Morgan. Oh, no, not Sullivan.
You gave her back me and. Oh. Well, hello, Babs.
I'm sorry. I didn't know she would do that.
He did it for free food.
Well, dear, you had a deal. This is Babs speaking again. Dear, you had a deal. I took out the man who who killed you, and you were supposed to return to me to be my assistant.
Oh, not
This
us.
was the deal in the first place.
Not between us right
Yeah, no, that's not us, Morgan.
Tuttle, I believe, was the name you gave me, and he has been dealt with.
That
Wait, what? Tuttle's been dealt. What does that mean?
Well, Travis Tuttle was the one who killed Lily, and I was sent off to go kill him.
And you killed him?
Well, for a fee. She was to become my eternal lab assistant.
So she entered a deal with you for that to happen?
Yes. And my end of the bargain was completed.
Well, I can't really argue with that logic.
What do you mean dealt with, Tuttle?
Yeah, he's still alive. You just taught him a lesson, right?
What do you mean he's alive?
Is Tuttle alive?
Or is he dead?
Well, I believe I killed him.
I kind of look
Did
at
you kill
myself.
the accounting staff?
I look at myself and look back. Does Tuttle still have access to his money?
Yeah, did you kill the accounting staff?
As in, are we
No.
still getting paid? Ooh. I kind of look back at the wagon and I'm like, are we just carrying on? No way.
Well, I killed a man named Tuttle, and I killed him about, how long ago was that? You see, these things take time.
Well, Morgan, retirement feels good. Ugh.
Oh, wait. Okay, so you killed...
Buy horses.
It must have been a year and a half ago.
What?
What?
How long have we been on this trail?
Feels like a year and a half now.
Oh my god!
But that's only for our players.
They're gonna be paying us a lot of money.
You know that you have not been on the road for a year and a half. It's been like maybe
Okay.
maybe a week.
Didn't we
That's
see?
what I was thinking.
Didn't we see Tuttle?
No, we saw him on that one magical screen at orientation. Remember, we sat in
Oh,
the back.
that's right. I'm thinking of Taskmaster.
Yeah, Taskmaster O'Leary, we met.
He was there.
And he was
So
supposed
Tuttle's
to-
dead. So,
Well, I believe so.
well,
Why do
he's-
you believe so? Well, I feel like you would confidently be able to say he's
if
dead.
I kill
Is there-
someone, I usually know they're dead.
Right. He's proud of it.
Yeah, I'm proud of it.
I can't be bothered to go check to see if a spell that I cast off actually hit its mark.
Oh.
Fucking wizards.
Yeah.
I'm sure some scrying will do fine.
In Scrying, how we saw him just, not a year and a half ago.
What do you mean?
Morgan.
I
Didn't we see him through Scrying or something? He was on a screen.
Oh, I thought that was some sort of like saved illusion spell where it's just activated to do the orientation for a new job.
Fucking wizards.
I thought that it's cheaper than doing scrying because saving like illusion spells are easy. Don't get me started on that. I don't like them because they're so pointlessly easy.
Go ahead and give me a D6 and a D8. Pickles.
Okay, D68. So I'm gonna roll my spike dice. Trustworthy than the purple dice. Yeah. Okay. A 6 and a 5, but the 6 is on the D8.
No.
Yeah.
All right. So, what would you get with that? Yeah. You know that Morgan knows that from her experience, while casting an illusion spell or keeping a recorded message is fairly easy to do. It does require a bit of a power output to retain it for a longer period of time. So, it would be feasible to keep a recording for maybe 6 months, but definitely not a year and a half.
Oh. Yeah, I'll correct myself there to Solomon. Yeah, it actually they thinking it out in my head, the numbers don't work. You need power sources and
No. I don't care.
yeah, I didn't think you'd really care more than that. I just felt I had to say.
Oh, Feel better.
I guess, but
I
not
also
really.
don't care.
But, why do you have Lily in the basket rather than having her as a full-bodied assistant?
Well, I need to get her back to the house before I can put up the ward to keep her in.
Oh.
At this, Lily pipes up. You just heard them say that he's still alive, you witch.
Well, she was giving a little kind of some mixed messages, Lily, and I don't know.
No, I'm going to stand up here for you and say that no, if he's still alive, then you've not held up your bargain.
How do we know if she's really standing up?
I can see. I'm small enough that my eyes can perceive those small details.
Okay.
Yeah. She's
At this, Babs kind of cocks her head. A little puzzled at the moment.
a deal is a deal, right?
So if Tuttle's
Babs?
not dead, your deal's not arranged and she should be free.
This is a quandary. I've never been good at much scrying, but you there, you seem to be one of the magical arts.
Huh, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's not
Morgan!
at all. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Morgan real good with magic. Real good.
waves your hand, and another plate of venison drops in front of you, Solomon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Stay out of this.
Carry on.
I like to think you look at that and you look back and you look back down. And...
Yeah, I'm like insulted, and then I'm like, oh, all right. I'm doing this because I want to, not because you told me to.
Well, little witch.
I have many skills and many magics, but my master always said it's not your party, so you cannot scry if you want to. And so I was never allowed to scry. This is the blooper moment where Babs and Solomon
Babs and Solomon are just the camera's on Morgan, and you just see in the background Solomon's like, God damn it.
It cuts to Lily in the CGI booth, and she's laughing.
It's not my party. I can't scry if I want to. Fucking Morgan.
Technically, my master set that up.
Good one. At this, Babs chuckles and says, "Well, you won't know if you never try. Here," and she kind of wisps her hand, and a dish, a bowl, begins to float in front of you. You don't know where it came from. It looks like it came from behind the mortar, but you're still uncertain. And it has some lavender-smelling water laying in the basin.
Lavender. Lavender's purple.
Lavender smelling.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we know something about this purple magic that glows from her book.
Mm-hmm.
Lavender smells purple.
We don't know shit.
I'm an herbalist, so I might know some shit here. I'm going to look down at this bowl rather eagerly because new magic is actually exciting, and Morgan is nodding in agreement to when she's saying, like, you never know until you try. So, did you set up the basin at the tower where Lily was staying?
Ah, I see you've met my handiwork.
This definitely smells like your handiwork.
Oh, I keep that poopery everywhere.
Is it not a critical ingredient for your spellcraft?
Oh, but it makes it much nicer.
What does it smell like if you don't use the lavender?
Well,
actually, I don't think I want to know.
Good option.
Yeah. What is this supposed to do?
Well, it's a scrying bowl. You look.
Oh, right. Yes.
Scry.
Yes. Obviously, a scrying bowl.
Even I do that.
See, this is why we
never
both
scryed before.
As I said, my master never said that I was allowed to do the scrying in the household. The other apprentices were more skilled at that. I know how. I saw them, so I'm going to try. Don't worry, Babs.
Let me give you some pointers. Go ahead and let the magic flow from your palms into the water. And just let it turn.
Okay, good. I was about to drink it. Yeah, I would like
water.
We drank the scrying water at the tower.
What sort of a master did you have?
Morgan's mine. That should tell you something.
My master was very cruel. Mean man, but apparently he was one of the most powerful wizards has ever been. He told us.
Hmm. I would like his name later, but for now, try.
Okay, and I'm going to try my best to scry as somebody who had not the best wizard in the world as their master.
So go ahead and give me a D4 and a D6.
Oh, okay. I'll mix this up. Some spiky dice and some purple dice. It's your party. You can scry if you want to. Oh,
If you want.
okay, a 1 and a 6. Okay, purple die.
Keep going.
Don't be a 1. It's gonna be a 1. 5. That's an 11. I'll take the 11 over the 1.
You start to pour your mana into your hands, and as you do so, the water, as if under like a polarity, starts to switch from one hand to the other and begins to circle and swirl around. As this happens, you peer into it, and it is blank for a moment. Well done, dear. Now you just have to think of who you want to look at.
I'm gonna focus on Travis T. Tuttle, owner of Tuttle's Transport.
All right. As you focus on Tuttle, his image comes to mind of a very wealthily dressed, very aristocratic sort of folk with a long beard and a set of braided braids with like beads all up in the beard. And
He has
you
nice
see
things. I want
his
nice things.
appear in the bowl. And as you see his face, it begins to walk its way out. You see him surrounded by red cloaks, all sitting at a table with him, as he appears to be speaking to them and giving them instructions. And as he does so, it pans out to another sitting at the head at the end of the table. This one much more larger. He's cloaked in a not a red cloak, but more of a burgundy, a dark blood red. But even from that, you can see the green wisps flowing out from the edges of the cloak as the scrying clears and is gone.
You're not describing Taskmaster O'Leary,
No.
or okay?
No, this was a large individual, almost the size of Solomon, that was covered from head to toe in this cloak, but you could see little wisps of green flame coming out from the edges of the cloak.
Yeah, and that's probably where like I lose control. Like, what? And start to panic a little bit, and breaking my focus.
And you know how like when you vibrate like a glass of water, it like gets all the like little tiny droplets, like forming. Yeah, so it does that, and then it goes still again. Very good, dear. That's better than most can do on their first try.
Hooray!
Really? Sorry. There's bad things going on. I saw bad things. Travis Tuttle is still alive. I'm turning around to Solomon to say this. He's still alive, and he's working with the Red Cloaks that attacked us.
Thank God. It's bad.
He's giving them orders, I think.
So it goes back to our original theory that he sent them after us as a test.
Oh yeah, I guess that was a theory we had earlier this week.
Yeah, they like worked for him because they had his coin as well. He paid them or something to come after us, but Should have done fucking better.
Looking at Solomon, does he look like he could be the one that was in that cloak?
Solomon
There's not
looked-
too many 10 feet tall, 1,000-pound dudes walking
Exactly,
around.
that's my
there are
point.
there are not that many.
Not logically, but like, could he have been the same form?
It could have been somebody of the same race, I would say.
Okay, I'll give Solomon kind of a cautious eye, and then I'll tell him what I saw there. I saw Travis T. Tuttle working with the Red Cloaks, but also some large individual. I think maybe one of your people.
My people.
Something. I don't know. It just.
I thought all my people were dead.
This is.
I don't know. All I know is that if we find this person, they might have clothing in your size.
Oh, good! That's...
He had a beautiful cloak.
Hitch up the wagon. We're turning around.
Well, the axle's still broke, isn't
Fuck.
it?
Well, I suppose that means that you've seen Tuttle. I suppose.
Oh yeah,
that
you're
that
wrong. Freed her.
I believe that means that I still have a bargain to make with you. All right. My second task for you will be to help Miss Lily here in eliminating Mr. Tuttle in my stead. Think of it as a proxy.
We don't work for you.
By all accounts, this says you do. And she holds up the necklace.
Forever?
Hey, just the 3. I told you this.
It's
Oh,
3
yeah.
tasks.
3 tasks.
Solomon don't remember that well.
Anyways, that takes care of 2. All right, and I think I will keep my 3rd task for a later time. But know this, you are free to go. But first, why don't you stop by my cottage? I can supply you with food, drink, and my minions can take care of your cart in the meantime.
Oh, Morgan, I don't like chickens.
I'm sure she has more of the weird meat that you like in there, not just chicken. Or are you afraid of chickens?
The house is on chicken legs, yeah.
Are you afraid of chickens, Solomon?
Is Solomon afraid of chickens?
I mean, they are baby raptors, but
Listen, Morgan,
Time before.
just be on guard. They're dangerous.
I do see the talons, so I get where you're coming from. But I think that
Vicious creatures they are.
I think that Babs
Maul
will keep
you
us
to
safe.
death.
Yeah.
And tell you what, just to help you along the way, I'll even toss in, because I do believe that I've wronged Lily in this case, so I do owe her one. I'll give you, looking at Morgan. Sorry. Looking at Morgan, I'll give you some training. You could use it. And you.
Fuck you, Lily.
I could definitely use some training.
Looking over at Solomon. I might have someone who might interest you.
Well,
And
wait, hang on. I'm not a part of it. I just follow her. Your agreement's with her.
She outstretches her hand and
oh god,
conjures you see something rising up out of the ground, a dust storm like grazes higher. Yes, it's a human-sized chicken. She summons a skeletal being that is of sturdier make than the minions that she typically has around her. This one is clad in plate armor that is damaged and dented, and in some areas torn through, but stands tall with a great axe by his side.
Dead?
Dad, are you dead?
Is that you?
I have no kin, but
Oh.
what need you, mistress? And Babs looks to him. You train this one in the art of weaponry. He seems to have a proclivity for it. Ma'am. I can do that just as well. You there. What do you wish to train?
New weapon?
I look at my spear and look back at him. I'm like, from what we knew, this is out of character. From what we knew, what was the one thing she wasn't resistant to?
So the one thing that she was not resistant to was
Slashing?
slashing.
Or yeah.
Would an axe be considered slashing? I believe it is.
Yeah.
I'll look. He was carrying a great axe, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
I'll look to my spear, look to his great axe, and be like, that. I want that.
Man after me own heart.
Nope, not your heart. Nope. Not like that.
Ooh, romance
Solomon.
side quest.
Nope. Morgan. Nope.
I'll
not.
train this one.
Hang on.
rightly.
Not Solomon. Not like that.
Ooh, you guys are so cute.
I'm just here for your ass. Yeah, axe.
I'll have you calling me daddy after this.
I technically already have. This is weird. Morgan, help!
The door closes on the cottage.
No, Morgan!
All right. At this point, I'll let you guys. So, Wrath, for going forward, you are going to have weapons feats, where
My feet are made of weapons now.
you'll have D4 added to anything that you're doing with a weapon.
Oh shit!
And I'll allow you to pick a weapon to add to your inventory as well. Great axe, great sword, sword.
Yeah, great.
Shield,
Great
whatever you
axe.
wanna
I
do.
was gonna go great sword, but that's too much like Grunkle, so I'm going great axe.
Cool. And Morgan, you get some one-on-one trading with Babs, and you start to notice that when she starts to get upset, that purple glow coming from her grimoire sometimes starts to flicker a little green, but then as she calms back down, it goes back to a purple.
I was about to be like, why is she getting upset? And then I was like, well, she is hanging out with Morgan. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Seeing Morgan is an experience.
Can
Mostly-
I?
Most of her of her anger is directed towards your previous master for his training methods.
Can I ask what became of Lily?
Oh, right.
Was she still in the cage?
No. As the bargain was struck to have you two help Lily, Babs reaches down and with a snap of her fingers, one of the twigs on the wicker cage breaks, and Lily is set free and comes out, is still in her ghostly form.
I got it.
She's up to full size now. You just clasp her hands together.
Oh.
She kind of looks at you.
No, not like that. No, Solomon, not like that. God damn it!
This has all become a dating sim.
It's just a dating simulator.
But she's back to her full ghostly size, and she is now part of your party. But she takes the time to go and kind of sort things out on the wagon, get her area prepared.
Are you any good at killing demons?
Well,
Demon
I was
on
never-
our wagon.
I was never the greatest at. There's what?
Also, we don't know if we're being paid anymore, so we might be leaving the wagon, but I haven't discussed that with Morgan yet. If we go and kill our boss, I'm guessing we probably aren't getting paid for the wagon.
Then why don't you just take the wagon?
That's a way better idea. Morgan
All right.
went off to the house. Everybody out of the wagon!
It is at this point you walk into the back of the wagon. Everybody in there is in a state of stasis. They are not moving, not blinking, not breathing, but still alive.
Is it too late for me to just run? I'm having flashbacks. Someone's like, "Oh fuck! No! No! Take Lily!"
You do see Butterscotch Grandma sitting in there, but she's in a state of stasis at the moment.
Oh, she's too?
Chop her up. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Don't. Solomon, don't have bad ideas from Morgan across. Morgan's like, I'm sorry, I feel like I accidentally cast a telepathy spell.
Morgan says it's time to die, demon. Lily, back me up. She's in a state of stasis. I have a slashing weapon.
You do.
I'm a seize the opportunity.
I swear, if it just bounces off, I'm going
I
to cackle so
swear, I'm just running into the house
Stasis.
with you. Right, but
go ahead and give me a D8, a D4, and a D6.
Fuck him up.
I get to add a D. I have a D right here.
And you're using your axe
Yep.
that I presumed you asked for.
Yep.
Asked
That
for.
is Cattywampus on the reroll. Okay, I got a 3. I got a 3 on the D4, a 4 on the D6, and a 7 on the D8.
Ooh.
A 7 on the D8 plus the
Seven's
3.
good.
So
That's
10.
Yep. All right.
That's the only good roll I've had this entire session. That's the only succeeding roll I've had this entire session.
Solomon, you swing your axe.
Click, boom.
And the demon vanishes. No.
Dum
just waiting to
dum.
You make contact. You make good contact.
I swear, if we have to end this episode with me running away going, I should have eaten a butterscotch, it really will be a time warp.
The axe cleaves into her left shoulder, and it severs the arm entirely off of the grandma.
Fuck you, Grandma! That's all you hear, Pickles.
At which point, you can see the eyes dart towards you.
Oh!
I don't like
Morgan, in the distance you hear, fuck you, Grandma! Oh!
Ooh, I don't like that.
And that is where we'll end our episode.
If I was Pickles, I would be like, oh, fuck.
No, that's good. That's good. Eyes moving towards you when they shouldn't. Ugh. Tickles my horror love.
All right.
Great. It's funny, after, like, these episodes of any of our D&D games and stuff, I go out of here and the girlfriend talks to me. She just asks me questions. She'll be like, I'm gonna go out there and she'll be like, so what grandma do to you? all I hear is you yelling, fuck you, Grandma.
That's the sign of a good campaign.
Lines like this. Yeah.
So I will say, in the meantime, Morgan, you, for your benefit,
Okay.
you will add a D4 anytime that you wish to use more celestial magic. You've unlocked that that proclivity for celestial magic.
Okay. Hell
Maybe
yeah.
even combining it with some of your flames.
I'm
Like bats.
I'm assuming that's what you mean then, is
Holy
that
fire!
my fire magic is more of my basis of magical knowledge,
Mhm.
and my expertise is more towards summoning flames, at least initially. But now I'm building in a celestial direction.
Yes, and I'll say it's going to change the nature of your flames to no longer just do a flame damage, but also a celestial component too. So even if they're resistant to fire, they would still be injured
Ooh.
by the
Oh,
celestial portion,
and celestial's like one step away from divine.
and that is very bad for demons.
Very bad. Hell yeah! Holy flames!
Holy flames!
The church is gonna hate Morgan though. They're gonna be like, no, you're a demon.
Yeah, you're a demon. They're like, I killed the demon. They're like, you're a demon. You're like, what? No.
You're the demon. You summoned somebody
I come in,
from
I'm
the
like,
dead.
everything's on fire behind me. I've got an undead golem by my side, and I'm like, I solved your problem.
I'm not a good advocate for you. They're like, what did you do? And that's the Dirty Journey. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Huge shout out to Adise for storytelling this. Huge thanks to Miss Prickles for being my co-player in this. As always, absolutely astounding job. Had a lot of fun. And now I'm tired and it's time for bed. So that's it from us. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next episode. Later.
Cheers.
I love you.